Here with U.S. coach RodneySmith after the first day of wrestling here at the Junior World Championships. Had one athlete, Hayden Tuma, got through the repechage round. Just was eliminated by a Russian, one match shy of the bronze round. Talk a little bit about Hayden's wrestling today. He obviously lost by 2 points to the guy that's in the finals.
Well, I mean, it just comes down to 9 seconds. You know, it really does. You have to wrestle every second of the match. And I tell you, Hayden came out there, he was ready, he did everything he needed to do. He finished some parts here with a reverse lift. And when it got down to the 9 seconds, he had a 3-point throw, and it was tied, 6-6. 9 seconds left. He was instructed to actually stay in the center, but stay on this angle. I think the kid from Armenia jumped up and hit him with a snap down really quick. I mean, sometimes that happens. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, it just happens, but we have to be prepared for that. But I think our preparedness in terms of our conditioning, yes, it's there. Hayden's conditioning, he came back from a 4-point deficit, nice reverse lift. He was strong in the end. He finished strong. In all his matches, he finished strong. Conditioning is not our problem. I think letting them guys get composed and stand in front of us is our problem. But we can rectify that really easy if we hit our angles and make those guys look like they're passive. Because they are passive, but they're disguising it by latching onto us, getting us in positions where we're standing out front. We create angles and pressure, lead those guys to the zone, and pressure in the zone with solid technique. We're going to win some matches here. And I don't want anybody to misconstrue what happened here today. We may not have any medalists, but I tell you what, I see a lot of opportunity out here for us to grow as a team. And these guys have the seeds to do it. Because if you look at how when we were hitting our angles and the kids really bought into the game plan, we were getting passivities, we were getting guys put down. And just about every match that we had in the beginning, when we were going angle, changing our level, we were getting our passivities and we were putting guys down and we had first opportunity on top. They just have to buy into it. It's just like George Bush real estate. You just got to buy into it. And once we do that collectively as a nation, we're going to win a lot of matches on this level and on the Olympic level.
So we had 3 guys that had one match and out. You know, your assessment of the other athletes besides Hayden. Obviously, Hayden was real close to a medal here.
You know, we'll go at 50 kilos. Laura, this is the same thing. When he was low diving, hitting his angles, we got the first call, okay? First passivity. When he stopped, the kid underhooked him and lateral, and it's over. We can't stand toe-to-toe and go underhook and be flat-footed with these guys. This is what they do. We can't meet them in the middle of the mat and do what we do. Do what they do. We got to do what we do. And what we do, we get on our bike and we pressure, change level. That's what we do. We pressure these guys and bust their lungs. And I tell you what, conditioning-wise, if we consistently did that, we'd have a lot of guys in the medal round.
Spieler had a tough first match. I mean, he's been here before, but he wasn't able to score.
Well, you have to look at it from a perspective where, I mean, these guys at that weight class, 74 kilos is a tough weight class. And, you know, he went out there, he gave his best shot. He went out there, got banged in the mouth, loosened the teeth up. May have come unraveled a little bit with that, distracted. But I think he tried to pull it together. We still got the passivity call. He was changing the level. He pressured. We still got the first opportunity to get on top. We didn't seize that opportunity. That was our chance. We got on top first. Lift, gut, lift. That's the thing that we have to stick to. I think the only X factor in this at 74 kilos is that consistently we had all guys in training camp. I think Gio, he went home for a week. And I think that was X factor in his conditioning. Because the technique was there. But the conditioning and being able to bounce back after a deficit, I think that may have hurt him.
Beasley, 96.
Beasley, he's in condition. He's just got to add some more dimensions to his style. That collegiate style is going to work overseas in our place, at home where we are. But he's a kid that can learn from an experience like this. Now he knows. Now he knows that he has to develop an international style. He has to, develop more dimensions to his technique. He has to be able to hit guys, basically on angles, tie him up 2-on-1, pressure in the zone. He can't come over and try to reach as we do in collegiate and folk style. He has to develop an international style. He's young enough to be able to do it. He's open-minded, and I think he will get after it. And I've already talked to him, Beasley, about this, and he says, Coach, I'm ready.
Well, we're going to chat a little bit later about tomorrow's guys after the weigh-ins and the draw, but you guys have expectations that tomorrow might be able to get a few guys too?
I'm excited, but I'm really more excited, whereas I don't have to give a lot of lip service on what we have to do and what our mission is. These guys sat out here and watched what happened. They saw our success. They didn't see any bias in terms of refereeing. I think the referees are doing the best they can out here. I think everybody's getting a fair shake. I think if we wrestle to the best of our ability, I think good things can happen. They just got to go out there with open mind and wrestle just like we wrestled in practice. Keep it like practice, and we can do some good things.
Thanks a lot, Coach.